350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
And into the breach we go. Hello everybody, I am Frosty8536 and welcome back to Surviving Horizon Zero Dawn. So, in the last episode we nearly died, only to find ourselves in this building over here, and we are trying to scale up this building to get to where we need to go. This episode there'll be hectic reveals, so stay tuned and find out what happens. We're also going to be doing some exploring so we can see if we can pick a few things up. As you can see, we have a few audio bits that we can also take and listen to. Can we listen to it?
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Okay, so as you can see, we are trying to put together the pieces of what's happening over here. So we are trying to get to a guy named Ted, his office. Ted Farrow, if that's his name. And it looks like as we are scaling up the building to get there, we're finding out a little bit more about these machines. So the first piece of information that we just found now is Ted saying that there must not be a back door, which could allude to the fact that that the machines, or their operating system, this Ted guy, I'm guessing it is machines. Their operating system doesn't have a back door to it, but I am able to override these machines. So maybe there was a back door that they didn't expect. Who knows? I don't know too much about technobabble, but as we're going through these rooms, we're piecing the story together. So hopefully we can find one or two more snippets of information and get some stuff along the way. Okay, it looks like this place is free of stuff. Now the interesting thing is that when we started, you would have heard that this place is basically a tomb, and no one's been in here for...
Or a statue of one, anyway.
No one's been in here for...
And they honored it?
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Feral leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Feral Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Feral remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Feral Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So
pretty much.
They made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Okay, so basically,
What were they doing here?
this
It was a
place that...
corporation.
Oh,
A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
okay. So this place is a tomb. No one's been in here for the past few hundred years. And this is a corporation. Probably the place that they designed and built the machines that are trying to destroy us, which is interesting. One thing that we did learn, though, right at the end of the last episode. Let's just wait first.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, and they stopped to make other kinds of weapons. Why?
Probably because they realized that the machines were gonna kill them, maybe. Anyway, the one thing that we did learn at the end of last episode is that Aloy's mom's name is probably Elizabeth Solbeck. But another thing that we've also learned is that the door that kept
This
Aloy
is familiar.
out. The door that
The air.
kept Aloy out
There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing natural.
recognized Aloy as Elizabeth Solbeck. So there's more stuff going on here than just the regular song and dance that we know of.
But I could get through.
There must be more to Aloy's mom, Elizabeth Solbeck, than meets the eye. So we'll find out. Now, as I'm doing this voiceover, guys, my cat is headbutting me, clawing me, trying to get my attention. Maybe I should give him some more attention. I don't think it will be for food because he did eat like 15 minutes ago. He just needs a head rub. Okay, so we have a whopping 12 floors to scale. We're on the second floor at the moment. So this is going to be a rather long stint, but I'm very happy for that because we're going to find out a lot as we are going up here. So power be to the knowledge. Okay, so we need to make our way up. It looks like no, it's not this way that we need to go. Okay, let's see. Alright, looks like we can go through. It looks like we can get through somewhere. It's a bit frustrating not knowing where to go, and this game is quite dark. Okay, I think we found a way through. Okay, there we go. Right, doors open. Oh dear. Now what? Okay, so we need to try and figure out a way. How did this happen? Okay, I think we can go down.
Bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Pretty good idea. Sort of feels like something's gonna jump out or something. Okay,
Ouch.
let's see. Yeah, we need to go down here probably. Oh wait, we're back where we started. Great. Okay. So let's go up again. Find our way around perhaps. Okay, looks like we have a... Oh, a ladder.
Looks like I can climb here.
Okay. There we go. Conveniently put over there so we can make our way up. Oh, supply crate. And the same stuff that we find outside. Okay, at least we have a maximum amount of medicine. That's good. Now, how are we going to make our way around? Whoopsie. Okay. And that hurt. That wasn't a good idea, and we had to use one of our medicine vials. Oh goody.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the...
Okay, we've already heard that. Okay, up the ladder again. Maybe there's something else you can see. Okay, look. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. Okay, there might be something over there. I just saw a ledge. Okay, let's get up again. Okay. Oh. Oh, there we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we found a way to get past. It's probably going to help us a little bit. Okay, there we go. We can now carry on.
Made it.
Okay, let's see what's next.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
But before we go, let's have a look around over here. Okay. More places. Oh, more info. Nice. Let's not get lost. Okay. Right, first of all... Okay, at least we know we can go that way, but let's look around. Let's start over here. Looks like a boardroom of some sort. Nothing to see here. Ooh. Another log.
Some people were angry at Faro. The corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Okay, doesn't look like anything else is here. Okay, let's go in here first. Oh, there we go. Excellent, more stuff. Spiritual summit. Okay, back in the boardroom. No. Now what is this? Ooh. Hollow projector. Can we get it to work? Let's find out. Activate. There we go.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations, Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer.
Ooh.
So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
And some of those words I don't like. Biomass, biomatter. That was built to be a war machine for sure. I mean, I barely got through it. But now we know what the Deathbringers were. But what about these other robots? Let's hear it again.
The BOR-7 Horus.
Ooh.
Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
That's the thing. Not only weapons of war, but effective weapons of war. Okay, the last hologram. Let's see.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied Chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Oh dear. So those are the Scarabs. So we've seen the Deathbringer. We've seen the Scarab. Or the Corruptor. What about the Horus? The Horus sounds crazy strong. Hopefully I won't have to deal with it. What about these other machines that we've been looking at, like the tall necks and the watches and all of that? Where did they fit in the whole grand scheme of things? I guess there's one way to find out.
Way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
And look, this Elizabeth Solbeck that we've been we're only alleging that this is Aloy's mom.
Up here. Guess I can too.
Okay, there we go. Alright, we seem to be making some kind of leeway. This must have been an elevator. Obviously, Aloy would not know that it's an elevator, but anyway. Okay, here we go. Next floor. Yo, it is cold. Now, should we go down there? What floor are we on? Yeah, looks like we have no choice but to go down. Okay. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay, so... Oh. Another data point.
This crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
And obviously, what happened was that this company, Pharaoh Company, lost control of these so-called peacekeepers, and they've been trying to. They tried to figure out a way to get them back in control. But obviously, because of the self-replication of these robots, it's obviously it was a bit more impossible, and because there was no back door, as in like any way to virally control them, this became something that they would struggle against. Oh, damn. Okay, so are we going down now? Looks like it. Looks like that's the only way. Just looking around first. I don't want to go down there and we weren't supposed to. Okay. Oh. Okay, hopefully that was the right thing to do. More stuff. There we go. So I wonder what happened to Ted. Oh, there we go. Alright, there's another... It's like another data point next to us, but are we going to look at it? Maybe not. Cool. And up we go. Hopefully you don't have to fight anything when we get there, because I really don't think we will be able to fight anything with just 5 vials of medicine. That's not going to work out. So anyway, while we're going up, in our last episode, I was going to find out who this other guy is that we've been speaking to. There we go. And the voice character, or the voice for the character, is none other than the great Lance Reddick. So Lance Reddick, if you don't know, voiced, well not voiced, but acted in John Wick. He was like the butler or something for John Wick. Sorted out if you needed weapons or anything like that. So yeah, and you'll even see when you see his face that it's a definite ringer for Lance Reddick. Now, ironically, and he also passed away this year. So, yeah, we seem to be running into a lot of people who passed away.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
Which is, yeah, like I said, irony. Okay, we've reached the summit, guys.
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Okay, Now we need to search around Ted's office. And, oh, look at that. Okay, let's go down there and see what we can find, guys. Something tells me I'm not going to like it, but anyway, let's go. Can drop down. Are we? There we go.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy item privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I'd...
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz.
You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
And there he
You have
is.
no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy. I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, If she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Okay.
Well,
We just
getting
learned
down
a
will
lot.
be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
Yeah.
U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
So that's my next. That's where I need to go next, guys. And sounds like it's gonna get really, really hectic from this point on. I might do a few more side quests, but it all depends on if it will make me stronger or what. Okay, there's a zip
Pressure's
line going
lifting.
down.
Rain's here.
Okay. Much easier going down, I guess. There you go. So, Lance Reddick. The man, the myth, the legend. All I can say is it was, when it comes to gamer voices and voices of entertainment, we lost another good guy, guys. So many. Okay, so let's take a look at the path that we need to take. So we have to go all the way down here, back into the clouds, another corrupted area. Oh, okay, then we go into the thicket through there. Okay, so it looks like we have to go back through Nora territory. I have to go up here. Okay, well, at least we have you see, there we go. At least we've been close by. It's just these other places. So the closest that we can do to get here is this campfire area over here, and then we'll be able to move further up. Okay, so definitely a long distance if we have to walk over there, but I don't think we'll walk there. We'll definitely we would definitely want to fast travel there. Although we might want to do one or two more things. Maybe do a waypoint here and there. Okay, so the Grave Horde. We just need to look around and see where we are. Okay, so we are very close. We just have to walk up over here. So we've been here before. See on the left over there, that's where we found the Banuk place. So we need to follow that flag. I think we need to stay off the road, and the reason why is we don't want to run into machines, so we want to keep our distance, and we want to make sure that we don't cause a disturbance, which is quite possible if we had to stay on the road. Okay, and it's good that we are going this way, because then we can pick up a few herbs, replenish our health reserves, because I think that's going to be important. Anyway, so yeah, many secrets have been revealed. Some very crazy secrets. Some of the stuff that I knew that was actually the case. But still, just for it to be revealed and confirmation, I mean, it's intense. What's really intense is the fact that interesting. What's really intense is the fact that there may be a weapon out there that can take out these peacekeepers, you know, the corruptors and the deathbringers, and it looks like we'll be visiting our first Horus, which from what I've surmised is the robot that makes more robots. Not good. Definitely not. Okay, there are Glinthawks in the distance over there, and that would seem to be a Horus. That is a That is a very big
This'll
robot.
keep.
Okay, there we go. Some healing herbs. Definitely needed. Okay, there you go. Those glinthawks are those other birds. I'll call them the electro buzzards until we find out what they're actually called. Okay, let's just get to the camping area, so then at least we'll be fine. And then I think once we get to that campfire, guys, we are going to... Yo, that is a big ass bird. Once we get there, I think we will end it as
Metal
well.
flowers.
Little flower, nice.
Well, why not?
And it looks like they're... Oh, those birds are there. So we're going to have to be very careful. So we might do it, we might not do it. Maybe we'll just make our way that way. Yeah, looks like it. But anyway, guys, I think we'll end it very soon. I just want to thank you once again for all your support. And yeah, let's see how the mystery will be even more of the mystery will be uncovered, because it sounds like that's definitely the case. I think we're gonna dodge them and see if there's something else that we can get to. So anyway, guys, I think we'll end it here. Maybe just get past those glinthawks, or if those are glinthawks at all. Oh, what's that noise? More on that noise next time, guys. So until then, take care of yourselves and each other.